Welcome to Wrestling Over Everything, everybody. We are a very funny wrestling podcast out of Central Valley of California. I'm Andrew. That's Dusty.
Hey.
Subscribe to our YouTube. Hit the bell. Notifications. Give us a comment. We love the comments. Thank you to everybody who's commented recently. I don't have your names, but you've been very sweet and awesome. Follow us on TikTok. Follow us on Blue Sky. I'm also on Instagram, but right? So probably just follow the other stuff. We previously did a video talking about the weird main event situation in WrestleMania 42. This is going to be a more of a broad setting up the card for a guy, Dusty, my co-host right here, who knows what's going on. He's going to be explaining all those things to me. So if you want all the context that's happening in WrestleMania and some fun commentary, I think that's what we're doing today. And then we're going to break down our favorite part, which is the super expensive hospitality big packages that you can get to then go to WrestleMania because they're always stupid and too much money. How about that, Dusty?
Yeah, I think that's it. I think it's an interesting card.
I just saw the card. I just saw that we have an unsanctioned match.
Yeah,
an unsanctioned match in 2026.
Yeah, they can't sanction it, dude.
The local commissions will not allow this, but we're still going to put it on television. All right,
we'll broadcast it, but we don't stand behind the product.
Yeah, we're going to sell you T-shirts.
Yeah, it's like when the video store used to rent Faces of Death to you. You know, look, man, we didn't make it. We're just not banning it. It's banned in 82 countries, but weirdly, I can rent it from this video store. Yeah, I think WrestleMania. It's weird this year, just in a general sense. The sentiment is kind of low, and it depends on what you can kind of pick your poison as to your reasons. They're going back to Vegas for the second year in a row, which is kind of to use a Andrewism, kind of a flaccid thing, because you're just back in the same market. Some of the build turns out has been less than spectacular. If I just looked at the card without knowing the storylines, I'd be reasonably excited about this. But the television hasn't really done a lot to make me very excited for many of these matches.
Yeah, and there is some fun things on here as I'm looking at the card. Literally, like I said, for the first time, we do have an expert on this. This isn't two people who don't know what they're talking about. But just looking at the card for the first time, there is some fun stuff on here. Dusty, where was the WrestleMania supposed to be? Where did they move it from? Was it
they were going to do it in New Orleans?
New Orleans. That's what I thought. And listen, one of the best things about WrestleMania is it's in a different place every time. So they do different themes. They do all this stuff. They've done a New Orleans WrestleMania before, haven't they?
Yeah, 30 famously is from New Orleans. Our WrestleMania of choice for our friendship took place in New Orleans. They kind of hit. It's like the Super Bowl. They kind of hit the same spots, but they wait 3 or 4 years. It's like there's one in Florida, and then they go to the Northeast, and then they hit fucking Texas, and then they go to Vegas or California. They go around, but it does give it a little bit of a different flavor each year.
Yeah, and God damn it, am I sick of hearing them say we did this because it'll make us more money? And we've talked about this, and it's like Vegas offered us a giant bag of cash, and it's like, aren't you the ones who keep telling us that you're making more money than ever? Then shut up. Yeah. Like put it in Dayton, Alabama, or whatever. You know what I mean?
Yeah, go to Dothan.
Do a
classic WCW. Put your pay-per-view in Tuscaloosa, Alabama for a change,
That would be so sick, actually, if they did that.
Some people, Andrew, I've come up with a little joke for this WrestleMania.
I'm so excited for this little joke, dude.
I'm a little bit of a pun, so I believe that I'm the one who cracked this joke, though. So feel free to tell it to your friends, everybody that's listening, but please give me credit. If you do that. I might call this WrestleMania, based on the build, WrestleLamia.
Oh my goodness! Look at his glasses. Everybody's got strobe lights.
Now it's a party.
He's got strobe lights on the
glass. Now we're having a party. Look at that. And since they're having it in Las Vegas, got another little joke for you.
Oh, no! All right.
Look, again, if you use this, I'm not upset. If I hear you use it, it's fine. Just give me the credit that I deserve. Some people. Including myself, what I might call a trip to Las Vegas. Trip to lost wages.
Oh my goodness! Look at the glasses once again. Only one of them's blinking right now.
Yeah.
Get the second one.
There it is.
There it is.
Now we're having a party.
We brought it home.
All right. Now we're back. Now I'm a serious journalist.
See, this isn't what you don't get this on other podcasts. Screw Sam Roberts. You know what I mean?
Yeah, we could never think of lost wages as a pun for Las Vegas. So we thought we'd run the card first, give our predictions, and then we'll go through the packages that I found for WrestleMania 42 this year. So WrestleMania 2 nights nowadays. Which I do like, because man, I don't know if you remember those final WrestleManias where it was all in one night, where we were at our mutual friend's house for 7 to 8 hours, just slogging through WrestleMania matches that I do not care about. Nightmare.
I agree with you. You know what my optimal situation is? There are 5 matches, and that's fucking WrestleMania.
Yeah.
Like, it's 2.5 hours of banger after banger, all killer, no filler. Shout out to Sum 41. That is my WrestleMania. The Canadian Stampede WrestleMania would be the greatest thing of all time.
Yeah, you know, they've kind of got that here. So night 1, we're doing Saturday, April 18th. They've announced the match order, which I believe is correct.
I'm saying Wikipedia. One night, 5 matches, by the way. That's all I'm saying. We don't need 2 of them. I'm okay with 2 of them.
you want it to be shorter than Oppenheimer in an ideal situation.
That actually is a good line. I think if it's shorter than Oppenheimer, then we're in a good spot.
We're
you know
right
what I mean?
Up to the Oppenheimer line.
If we're getting to the Fellowship of the Ring, I am leaving.
If you're going extended edition 2 towers on a WrestleMania, I'm out of here, baby.
Yeah.
So night 1, we've got the Vision.
Why is Jack Swagger on WrestleMania? That's what I've been saying.
in the pre-main event spot, I got to watch Jack Swagger versus Dolph Ziggler before I can see the Undertaker. Just come on, man. We've got the Vision, which I don't know if you're caught up on this. The Vision at one point was Seth Rollins, Braun Breaker, Bronson Reed.
That's the Vision I know.
All of those guys got hurt. And each time somebody got hurt, they kind of Russian doll situationed it where they'd put another guy in to make up for that guy. So then it was Braun Breaker's in charge of the Vision because Seth Rollins got hurt. And then they add Logan Paul. Then Braun Breaker gets hurt. So now it's Bronson Reed is in charge of the Vision, and they add Austin Theory. Then Bronson Reed gets hurt, and now it's just Austin Theory and Logan Paul with Paul Heyman. And that's not the Vision that I imagine Paul Heyman was thinking of whenever he decided to sign off on being in this group.
It's the Freebirds without Michael Hayes and Terry Gordy is what it is.
Right. You just got Buddy Jack Roberts and Jimmy Garvin.
Yeah.
You know, that's a tough
like
sell.
Jimmy Garvin.
But... Yeah, he did. So this is the Vision of Logan Paul, Austin Theory, and I Show Speed, the YouTuber I Show Speed, taking on the Usos. Fall from grace for old Jey Uso. From the opening match, winning the world title, to the opening 6-man of WrestleMania.
And listen, I don't hate the man, but I am ready for the fall from grace. We don't need eating in my main event. So
life comes at you fast. You know what I mean? It's the Usos, Jey and Jimmy Uso, and LA Knight.
Yeah,
in a standard 6-man tag. I think I Show Speed is going to do some cool stuff. I think Logan Paul obviously is going to have a spot that goes viral because that's kind of his whole deal.
Yeah.
I think we give the baby faces a win here to start WrestleMania, get the crowd hyped and into it. I think this will be okay. I don't think it's going to be great, but I think it'll be okay.
We've talked about this, though. Are the baby faces the baby faces in this? Is the crowd going to be behind the Usos and LA Knight?
Yes, they genuinely don't like Logan Paul.
Okay, that's true. I forgot the Logan Paul angle of this.
Right. The truest heel there is Logan Paul.
Yeah.
He can do the coolest shit in the world, and people are like, I don't like that guy. He's not one of my guys.
As the non-expert here, all my picks are going to be blind, except for maybe the main event stuff a little bit. But I'm going to side with you on this one. I do believe probably the Usos and LA Knight pulled that one off. I mean, you can't put I Show Speed on there and Logan Paul and have them win the match unless this whole thing's a farce, you know? So,
match 2, we've got my guy, Stamped of approval from Wrestling Over Everything. Jacob Fatu.
Yeah, if you guys haven't heard this podcast before, Dusty's the only guy ever who saw Jacob Fatu coming and put a little star by his name when he was coming up in the minor leagues.
Yeah, and I thought
was making his way up through the boxcars.
Yeah, that's a Dusty approved. I'm going to put my stamp of approval on this guy. I'm the
I
only
feel like
one
this
who
guy's
sees
got
it.
some stuff going on.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I mean?
He's taking on Drew McIntyre in an unsanctioned match. This is because Jacob Fatu was attacked by a mystery attacker. Our favorite angle.
God damn it, dude! How many mystery attackers are going to be? Every angle starts with a white airhead. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
It's a mystery flavor.
And he thinks it's Drew McIntyre. Now I know that Drew McIntyre is not necessarily your flavor of guy.
No.
But he is doing, in my opinion, some of the best heel work that anyone is doing right now. He is incredibly entertaining to me at this point, and I'm with you generally that as a babyface, he's very bland. But this heel work by Drew McIntyre, it makes me a fan.
Some of the stuff of him being a jerk, I've enjoyed. I just like we got too many Vikings with swords, and I know he's the only one with a sword, but all of them. A lot of guys might as well have a sword, you know? Right. So they only got one sword backstage. So, okay. Who do you think wins this match?
I think McIntyre wins this match, unfortunately. I love a Jacob Fatu, but I think they got to keep McIntyre strong because they're going to need challengers for one of these belts, and they're going to do the draft soon, and they can flip. They can flip somebody to a different show. So I think the unsanctionedness of it means you could show that Jacob Fatu is a tough motherfucker, and it takes something really harsh to beat him, and then you can build him up for next year.
It's going to be very funny when the guy who brings a sword to the ring does not use a sword in an unsanctioned match. But does he still have the sword?
He might still bring the sword out. I haven't seen it in a while. I think that's the babyface move. You
think the sword's a baby? Oh, because a babyface wouldn't use a sword, so it's like
right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's cool. I love that part about that. I'm gonna part from you. I'm gonna say Jacob Fatu had that absolute diarrhea of a match versus Solo.
Yeah.
Just one of the most disappointing. Did you watch the UFC fights this weekend?
I did not watch them this weekend. No.
Dominic, what the fuck is that guy's name? The guy that almost beat Jones.
Dominic Reyes.
Dominic Reyes. I can't believe I forgot his name. He wrestled. I mean, he fought in a fight that should have been good, and they both sucked, and it was awful. It was just the worst thing in the world. That was the Jacob Fatu fight.
Yeah. And he does need a redemption.
I feel like they wanted him to be a guy. They're always going to have Drew McIntyre. He needs this. He needs a bump. Maybe they put him in, and then he starts like when Braun Breaker. I mean, him and Braun Breaker are going to be, that's going to be a thing at some point. So
yeah.
I'm going with that.
I'm excited for my guy to pick up a win.
Yeah.
We'll see what happens. Third, we have for the Women's World Championship singles match, Stephanie Vaquer versus Liv Morgan. The build to this has been pretty entertaining. It's kind of Stephanie Vaquer is the wily vet who had to come up through the indies. She's not supposed to be there. Liv Morgan is the kind of not a nepo
Dante.
baby. Yeah, she's not a nepo baby exactly, but she's only come through the WWE system. It's kind of she's had the easy road to being on top, and Vaquer's had to open the quick stop when it wasn't her day.
Yeah.
So
there's gum in the locks again. It's so annoying.
Yeah. I think this has the chance to be sneaky good. I like both of these characters. I think that I think Stephanie Vaquer wins this match. I think there's a way that Liv Morgan can win because they might try to break her and Raquel Rodriguez up, and maybe having the belt does that. But you can do that anytime you want. I think Vaquer, this will be a really cool, a proving ground for her because she's great. And so I'm hoping that she ends up winning this one.
Okay, so what? Oh no, never mind. I was gonna say you've gone three baby faces in a row, but Drew McIntyre's the heel. So
that's right.
You know what? I'll ride with you on this. The thing is, once again, Liv was out for a while. She came back.
Yeah.
So I think a lot of times they try to fast track those people, but I'm gonna ride with you on this one. Stephanie Bacquer.
Okay. That's good. Next we have for another singles match for the Women's Intercontinental Championship, which is AJ Lee, who's the champion, versus Becky Lynch. This is another case where the booking doesn't really make a lot of sense to me, because AJ Lee comes back for her first singles match ever at the February at Elimination Chamber, and she beats Becky Lynch for the belt right away. And the classic wrestling logic would dictate to me that Becky Lynch cheats to beat AJ in the first match, and then you have a stipulation match at WrestleMania where AJ gets the big win and and has the triumph.
Yeah.
That's sort of classic wrestling booking, because now if AJ Lee just beats Becky Lynch 2 times straight up, then that kind of leaves Becky Lynch out in the cold. So for that reason, I think that Becky Lynch is going to win this match, because I don't know how much wrestling AJ Lee is going to do, and you can't continually prove that Becky Lynch can't beat somebody who didn't wrestle for over 10 years.
That's the question I have: is who's more likely to be around longer? Is it Becky or AJ? Because Becky's not old, but she's long in the tooth. She's done her thing. She's been the man for a long time. She's a mother now, like all that stuff, right?
Yeah, I just don't know, because AJ retired for medical reasons. Her neck was all messed up, so I don't know how many how regularly she could be around. But I don't know
when they come back for medical reasons, Dusty. It's always good.
I also don't know if that really factors. That might be old brain, because now people could take weeks or months off. You don't have to be on the shows all the time. Roman Reigns disappears for months at a time. So maybe she comes back to do these big matches, but I would think you'd want somebody with your belt to be a regular presence on TV. So
yeah,
that's I'm
going Becky Lynch too.
Yeah. Fifth, a fatal 4-way tag team match for the women's.
I love fatal 4-way tag team matches, Dusty, especially when it's women's. Oh boy.
For the women's tag team title, we've got the Irresistible Forces, which are Nia Jax and Lash Legend, versus Charlotte Flair and Alexa Bliss, versus Bayley and Lyra Valkyrie, and versus the Bella Twins. Probably, because Nikki Bella was hurt, so they keep saying that she's rehabbing and that she'll be at WrestleMania, hopefully. So I guess in theory, as of today, the Bellas are supposed to be in this match. I don't really have a good read on what they're gonna do here. The men's tag team titles are also superfluous at this point, but these women tag team titles, they don't really. It's these same 3 teams basically are the whole division.
Yeah,
my guess would be you just keep the belts on Nia Jax and Lash Legend, because they're the dominant team, and then you can eventually have somebody beat them. But maybe if one of the babyface teams wins, I'm not going to be shocked. I don't have a good read on who's the favorite going into this one.
Who are the babyface teams? Is it Bayley and Lyra and the Bella Twins, or is Bayley back to being heel?
Charlotte and Alexa? I think everybody is a babyface except for Nia and Lash Legend.
I think if everybody's a babyface except for Nia and Lash Legend, that means that Nia and Lash Legend are going to win. You know what I mean? It's not that big of a deal when one of 3 babyface teams wins,
Yeah, and then it's one of these 2 teams can cost the other one. The Bellas could get in Charlotte and Alexa's way, and then you can spin them off to do something.
All right.
The penultimate match of night 1 is Seth Rollins versus Gunther in a singles match. This is essentially Seth Rollins came back and was supposed to feud with Braun Breaker, and then Braun Breaker got hurt. So then maybe he was going to feud with Bronson Reed, and then Bronson Reed got hurt. So now they've given him Gunther, who astonishingly also didn't really have anything to do, which is crazy.
It's malpractice is what it is.
Yeah.
It's promotional malpractice.
And so I think Rollins is coming back and he's a babyface, but I wouldn't beat Gunther. I just he keeps retiring people, which is hilarious. He's an awesome heel. He's over. I think this will be maybe the best match of night 1. And I love Gunther. I just wouldn't beat him for almost anybody.
Yeah, I agree with you on that. So it's the only thing that I've said disagreed with you on Jacob Fatu versus Drew McIntyre. I think that's going to be a big match for us.
Yeah, that'll determine a lot of things.
And I'm the only one who picked your guy.
Yeah, I just booking wise, I think Drew McIntyre's the guy.
And I had somebody recently be like, "Oh, you have a wrestling podcast?" I was at a comedy show, and I was like, "Yeah." And he was like, he's going through stuff, and he's like, "I think Gunther's gonna retire Seth Rollins." So now everybody like, anytime Gunther's in a match, they're like, "Oh, this guy's never gonna wrestle again."
Yeah.
There's no way he's retiring Seth Rollins, but I do think it's likely that he will beat Seth Rollins. I mean, he should beat Seth Rollins. I like Seth Rollins, but it's like Gunther, you're building up to be this world beater. You can't just have him be in a non-consequential match, meaning no titles, in Wrestlemania and lose, and then still make him be the
real
world beater.
Angle. Like
he just beats up on old guys now. If you know,
yeah. That's and there's no real angle here. Like there's no revenge for Seth Rollins to really get. They haven't it hasn't been months where they've been building up to this huge babyface win. So I would give it to Gunther because it just keeps him strong and keeps the illusion to the fans like, man, anytime this guy's wrestling my guy, my guy's gonna lose. And then you use that against him eventually.
Is Seth a babyface now?
Seth is a babyface because he returned. And he was under a mask.
You're always happy to see the guy. Always happy to see the guy.
And he was a ninja.
True. Yeah.
He came back as Ninja Mask guy.
You always root for Ninja Mask guy. What are we doing?
All right. Main event night 1 for the ticket sales and the buy rates of the future. We have Cody Rhodes, who's the WWE Undisputed Champion, versus Randy Orton with Pat McAfee. Now, if Orton loses, Pat McAfee will leave the professional wrestling business for good. This stipulation all but ensures that Randy Orton will win this match, which he should win anyway. Like, I'm not a Cody hater. I think Cody can be an effective babyface. I think he needs really strong heels and a really good story. And I don't think that they've given that to Cody Rhodes in this instance or for the last few months. Like, he's kind of been an afterthought. And I think Orton's doing really good work. And I don't care about Pat McAfee in this situation, but I think you give the belt to Orton for a while. You let him run with it, with him and Pat being irritating, or even better, Pat slowly fades into the distance. And we got just Randy Orton, the Viper. He's got voices in his head,
I'm cool with Randy Orton, the Viper. I think Pat McAfee is a net positive for wrestling. I think I know a lot of people are down on him for certain reasons. I don't think this angle's great. I think he's additive to the commentary team when he's on the commentary team, and I know a lot of people disagree with me on that, and that's fine. That's totally fine. I just find him entertaining for whatever reason. Yeah. And I think when he has the every once in a while match, it's fun too. I agree with you. I think Randy needs to win this just because I do think it's interesting to have a Randy Orton title run right now. And I think it's more interesting to have that than to continue the Cody Rhodes thing. And that is not me. I don't, like you said, I don't dislike Cody Rhodes. And once again, this is coming from a guy who doesn't watch a lot of the stuff. This is just, how I kind of like, I just I think it is interesting to have Randy Orton at this point of his career have a really strong title run. I think that would be a lot of fun, and I think if you do the Cody Rhodes thing, Cody Rhodes has been in this title picture for seemingly 15 to 17 years, right? Like, so
yeah.
I think it's fun to reset in that. I think Cody's going to be fine, and I think give Randy Orton his time to shine at this point. I think that would be great. I think that's cool. Yeah. And despite the Pat McAfee stuff,
Right. Well, and again, the stipulation, like, it's like if the babyface doesn't win, he promises to give all the ticket money back. Like, it's never gonna happen.
He will shoot himself in the middle of this ring.
Bret Hart will never wrestle in North America again if he loses this match to the Undertaker, and you have to really okay, so that includes Canada, so that's probably not gonna happen.
Yeah.
Other funny thing here is there's a lot of rumors going around that counteract my prediction. My prediction for this match is that Pat McAfee tries to interfere Ref gets bumped. McAfee tries to interfere. Jelly Roll runs down to theoretically help Cody Rhodes versus McAfee and Orton, and then pulls a classic Bob Armstrong and turns on Cody Rhodes. But the rumors that I'm hearing is that the May pay-per-view main event is Pat McAfee and Randy Orton versus Cody Rhodes and Jelly Roll, which makes me want to throw my TV in the river.
What are we doing, man?
Somebody save me.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? I need a hard luck hallelujah or whatever that other song's called. Like, dude, that is TKO in a nutshell. They're WCWing it up because they're like, ooh, we could synergy. Everybody knows who Jelly Roll is. They must want to see him get in the ring and put an armbar on goddamn Randy Orton. Are you
the Viper
with
voices in his head?
Like, have you seen Randy Orton? Come on, man. Like, it's not quite Jay Leno puts an armbar on Hulk Hogan, but we are reaching Road Wild 99 level of incredulity as far as celebrity involvement. Like, is Bischoff booking this shit?
It's so crazy that like the people had such a visceral reaction to Travis Scott, and they're like, you know what they would love? Jelly Roll running in and doing this. It's a genre thing. They don't want a rapper beating up Cody Rhodes,
right? But
they want a country star.
What if it's a former rapper? Who as soon as he could get into country music, just made that quick pivot. That's the classic Kid Rock career path. As soon as you can turn country.
We all do love an American badass, but that American badass is Randy Orton, goddammit. So
look, I bod with the bod and I banged banged. Back in my time.
Rest in peace, Joe C. We love you.
Yeah, did I up jump the boogie? Of course I did.
Yeah.
You know? But yeah, so I'm hoping this doesn't mess up my prediction, because it'd be so funny if Jelly Roll cost Cody Rhodes the world title. That's Jon Stewart from The Daily Show costing John Cena the world title at SummerSlam 2015 or whatever. Like, never a good idea, but it sounds like a TKO idea.
Listen, it's fun. It's funny when Johnny Knoxville beats Sami Zayn with a giant hand.
With the big hand, always funny.
Big hand's always funny. We've been on record for this since this podcast had a different name. But what are we doing in the main event? It is the world goddamn title. That's supposed to be the lineal fucking heavyweight title. That's the Bruno Sammartino title, isn't it?
You think Harley Race would lay down for Jelly Roll? Come on, man.
No, someone's getting a gun pulled on him backstage.
Yeah, that's did I in our Harley Race episode, did I ever tell you the story where Harley Race is backstage and he's wrestling some new guy, and he's like, what do you want to do tonight, kid? And he comes up to Harley Race and he goes, what do you want to do? And Harley Race goes, what's your finish? And the guy tells him the finish, and he goes, all right, I'll move. And that was it. And it was just like, they'll just call it in the ring, you know, like he doesn't need to go over anything.
I think that's a better version of the was it Kevin Nash or Scott Hall? I can't wait to kick out of that.
Yeah. Oh man, 3D, what a great finisher. Can't wait to kick out of that. Yeah. And he's like, apparently he's smoking the cigarette with the longest ash in history is how I like to imagine it. And he goes, what's your finish, kid? And then the kid tells him, and he just pulls the cigarette out and he just goes, I'll move. Yeah. Tremendous.
That's great.
All right. WrestleMania Night 2, April 19th, Sunday night. We're starting with what could be the match of WrestleMania. We've got in a singles match, Obafemi versus Brock Lesnar. Now, if Lesnar's there and he's really interested, I think this could be awesome.
That's the battle of the what, Dusty?
2 certified big fuckers.
The battle of the big fuckers is what it is.
The battle of certified big fuckers, certainly. Obafemi's getting over huge with the crowd in this whole build up to this match. It's awesome. Lesnar's showing some fear that the bigger, stronger, younger dude is coming in to take the crown of a certified big fucker
Yeah.
from him. So like I think it could be awesome. It could also just be Brock is in there 3 minutes, he takes Oba's finish and he laughs all the way to the bank, making more money than I'll ever make in history. But if they have a good and this is a classic Andrew, get it started right. If this goes 8 minutes and it's awesome, great. That's exactly what I want.
100%. I think that's great. We're probably going to see Obafemi get suplexed, which I'm for.
Yeah,
I think that's going to look cool. It's going to look cooler than seeing Omos getting. Dude, I saw that. we were in person when Omos got suplexed, and it was cool to see that giant fucker who, like, his head was over one rope and his feet were over another rope when he was getting F5'd. Like, that looked cool from the crowd. But I saw the clip the other day of Omos getting suplexed, and that dude, Omos versus Giant Gonzalez, I would pay to watch. Two of the worst, most just completely non-talented fuckers.
two of the least coordinated. That's the battle of the least coordinated dudes of all time.
100%.
Yeah. They're giving this to Obafemi, I think. Like, because Lesnar is so, like, he is so inconsistent in his appearances. It doesn't hurt Brock Lesnar at all, because you can always go to the rematch, but you can make Obafemi if Lesnar has his working boots on, and like the spot that I would pitch is Lesnar gets him up for the F5s him, and Obafemi stands up. He just like
he no-sells the F5. I don't think Brock's going for that. That doesn't work for me, brother.
I think Brock's retiring this year. You could give it to him, like you got to give it to somebody at some point. He's
gonna be like, Obafemi had a horseshoe up his ass. Yeah, I took that son bitch out and hit him over the head with it.
It's the Macho Man dropping 5 elbows on Ultimate Warrior, at WrestleMania 7. Like, you just burn it, because Lesnar's gonna be gone. So
listen, dude,
what else do you want?
I think it's a real hard fought match. But I wouldn't be surprised if they ended up. Well, they did this at was it the Royal Rumble that Obafemi showed up and had a good show? No, who did he have a match against? Was it Drew McIntyre? Who did he wrestle against? Obafemi.
I don't know he was in the Royal Rumble and he had a good showing in the Royal Rumble.
But before that he had a match. Oh, it was the John Cena's last match.
Yeah, with Cody.
It was Cody.
Where they DQ'd it. Yeah.
Yeah. I could see something where Oba has a lot of offense. He almost beats him, and then Brock picks him up, F5s him, and figures it out.
Right.
Yeah.
And then maybe. I'm just saying,
this is going to be you're probably right, but I think I'm picking Brock Lesnar in this one. I don't know if they give that to. I just don't know if how much creative control does Brock Lesnar have?
I imagine he has quite a bit. I think that he'll do it for the business.
I don't know. You're right. I don't know how much Brock actually cares about that.
He doesn't care, yeah. And you can't hurt Brock Lesnar. All he has to do is come out the next night and fucking hit 5 F5s on Dragon Lee or whatever, and he's right back over.
That's
true.
Even AJ Lee, he can.
Right. Speaking of Dragon Lee,
I'm still just to have a couple where, because we're only one disagreed with one. I'll go with Brock Lesnar on that
one. Our second match, which could also steal the show, is a 6-pack ladder match for the WWF Intercontinental title. We've got Penta as the champion versus Javon Evans, Dragon Lee, JD McDonough, Rusev, and Rey Mysterio. I think this could be awesome. I feel so bad for Rusev since he's come back. They haven't done anything with our guy, and I love Rusev. And he's definitely going to get spots in this match because he's the base. He's like the power base for all these dudes to do their offense against. And so I think that he'll get like a couple of pretty spectacular spots. And then everybody else is going to go crazy in this thing. But I think Penta is super over, and I wouldn't take the belt off of him. So I'm sticking with Penta as the champ.
Can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
How tall is JD McDonough?
I'm gonna say that he is 5'9".
I don't want to be.
You don't want to shame necessarily.
He's kind of got little person face, Dusty.
It might be. It's just a bad beard hairstyle combo.
I looked up a picture of him.
Yeah.
I feel like this dude sang songs about chocolate started pumping into my head as soon as I.
It's certainly not a flattering profile picture of him either. Like he looks very short in the cropping of that photo. And I think he's okay. I think he's kind of a neutral. Like I don't think McDonough is particularly great. Character wise or even in the ring, he's okay, but everybody in this match can do all the stuff McDonough can do, and they can do it better, yeah. He looks like Bam Margera right there.
Yeah, fucking Raytheon came over and we were fucking
I was hanging out with Rab himself and Brandon DiCamillo.
He's always got these crazy, like, I was hanging out with the czar of the Ukraine, and we freaking George Clooney was there, and then the fucking he always got these stories that you're like, Bam, you're lying.
I was hanging out with the Dudesons.
Johnny Dudson had 50 grand in a fucking Lambo, and we put it in
a wind machine, and then we just ran after it.
The fucking him was there. Ville Valo was telling me how cool I was. But anyway, I'm surprised he is a normal sized human, and I'm proud of him for being that. I don't care who wins this, unless it's Rusev. I mean, I love Ray. You know me. I'm a big Ray guy. I feel like they don't let Ray win this because Ray's 58 years old, has no knees. He's like fucking him
running to the ring the other night. Rough. It's rough to see your guys.
Look what they did to my boy.
Yeah, it's rough to see him have stunted legs, but he's been shooting human growth hormone into his knees for like a decade.
If they don't let him, that is malpractice.
Right. No, I mean, which good on him, go get it done or whatever. But like, even now, I don't think the stem cells are doing what they need to be doing for him.
Fucking Deco came down.
no,
Camillo bitch right in the knees.
Brandon DiCamillo wasn't in the Jackass movies because he doesn't leave Westbury.
I'm going with Rusev on this one just as a heart pick, bro. I just want, God damn it, do I want Rusev to do cool things. Who did you say you have?
I have Penta just because.
Okay.
No, like I don't have a strong feeling about any of these guys unless they give Ray like here's the data boy. Yeah, just dap him up on his last Mania probably.
Yeah.
But then he'll lose it the next night to somebody probably because it was bad times.
He loses to Don Vito.
Yeah,
the freaking ghost of Don Vito. People don't know he was the Intercontinental champ.
And then what's that? I mean, Rey Mysterio got salt thrown in his eyes. Rusev won. Then what do I hear? Dun, 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 da, 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 da. And then Ray co-signs the ghost of Hulk Hogan being Rusev for the Intercontinental title. Shout out to our WrestleMania 9 review. Go listen to that for classic Hogan hijinks, as it were. Third up, we got Jade Cargill as the women's champion.
I've got a different one.
Oh, what do you got?
I've got Finn Balor and Dominic Mysterio next.
Oh, I have that fifth, so we can do it. We can do that.
This was posted today on Yahoo Sports with an updated card, so one of them's right. Okay. We know one of them's right.
Okay, so they're billing this at least on Wikipedia as quote the Demon Finn Balor versus Dominic Mysterio, but just a singles match. He's dusting off the Demon. For just a regular rules match.
Really, the Demon doesn't like Mexicans, so
the Demon has just been sitting. He's been waiting for why Finn Balor as a heel didn't call on the demonic powers of the Demon in any of his matches.
And all the other times that he lost.
Yeah, it doesn't really make a lot of sense. You might want to be the Demon if you're going for the WWE title, I would think, but that's just me.
Have we seen the Demon since the Demon got his head stapled?
No, that might be the demon. Might have he might be afraid like the Hulk in the uh, in game where he won't come out because he's terrified of getting his head busted again.
You see what fucking happened to me last time?
You said Edge isn't in the company anymore, right? I'll only come back if there's no chance for Edge to be in this company anymore. Okay, if it's the demon, then I think Finn Balor beats Dominic Mysterio, even though, again, I would not be beating Dominic Mysterio under almost any circumstance.
I'm going to be telling on myself right now.
Okay.
When did Dom lose the Intercontinental Championship?
I believe it was either the beginning of this year. Because he lost it to Penta. Because he was cursed. He was cursed by Danhausen.
Oh, are you serious?
Yeah. That's the Dan.
I love that they're putting the curse over. At least, you got to protect the curse.
He's still the AAA mega champion because he's splitting time in WWE and AAA. And like in AAA, he's like a really reviled heel, which is awesome. But
he's like the American.
He's kind of doing Eddie Guerrero's thing where he's.
What are we doing with Dominic Mysterio not just winning every fucking match that he's in right now? Like what?
Yeah.
Why are we not doing that, Dusty?
Yeah, he should be. Well, I don't know who's going to win them. Given an out. Well, either way, given the outcome of the main event, he should be the guy wrestling whoever wins the world heavyweight title. Like. In the coming months.
Can you have a 5'4" Irishman beat him? I don't care if he's a demon. But the thing is, like, can you have the demon lose twice in a row, 2 WrestleManias in a row? You kind of kill the demon at that point.
Well, and it's just like maybe another problem that we could talk about is like it's all just singles matches, except for the ladder match and on night 2 and the unsanctioned match on night 1. It's just straight up matches. And it's like WrestleMania used to be, or purports to be the season finale of all of these angles or whatever. So like, why is the demon not coming back to wrestle in a unsanctioned match or in a, Falls Count Anywhere match or something where the heel can win through some bullshit? Because if you're right. Mysterio probably cheats anyway, but like give him the license to be entertaining and beat the babyface with a cheat and then move on to the upper card, because like I think Finn Balor is a great wrestler, but I don't see him challenging either of these guys that are in the main event for the title. Finn Balor as a credible challenger.
Yeah, and I like Finn Balor. I just feel like his time at the very top of the card is kind of done. He was really fun, especially like NXT era, coming right out of NXT era, that stuff. But this is Dominic's time, dog. Like,
I agree. So I'm saying Mysterio wins, oh man.
Yeah, that's the hard thing, man, because I think Dominic Mysterio should win this, but like, are we really going to beat the demon twice? Because if you beat the demon twice, we're burying this demon. Like, this demon's in the dirt.
Yeah, but if you beat Dominic, here's the thing. I think you can beat Dominic, and I think Dominic is kind of Teflon because he's a chicken shit heel.
Yeah.
So like,
chicken shit heel can always be. Yeah. He just got better at cheating.
Yeah. So I stand by. I think Balor's going to win this because if he's going to have any credibility, he's got to be able to beat somebody. So especially if he's bringing out the demon.
Yeah, I'm gonna. God damn it! It's gonna be another. You're probably right, but I'm picking Dom.
Hey, you got to go with your heart,
Yeah, mi corazón.
So then we have Jade Cargill, who is the champion, the women's champion, taking on.
I've got Sami Zayn and Trick Williams next, but
man,
yeah.
Okay, so guess what? We're talking about Jade Cargill and Rhea Ripley. Goddamn it.
All right, dude. All right.
That's what I have, and
fuck Yahoo, I guess.
There is no chance that Rhea Ripley doesn't win this fucking match. Like I think Jade Cargill she is still like a project for them as far as her wrestling goes and her promos. Like, she looks incredible and she looks like she could beat people up. It's just everything she does looks incredibly coordinated and like she's thinking about the things that she has to do next. And
Yeah,
so
it's like a 1 year comedian that's still just like performing his jokes and not like he doesn't even see the crowd anymore at this point yet, you know?
Right. And so I have to walk here and then I have to stand and then then you whip me, but then I'll turn around. Like, you can see that it's a lot of memorization. And also Rhea Ripley's she's so over and she hasn't had the belt in quite a long time. And I just don't, I think at this point you're risking a situation where if Rhea loses, people start to lose faith in her as a babyface.
No, and I completely agree. Rhea Ripley's been the best female wrestler in the world for like a handful of years already.
Yeah.
Like, and I feel like she still hasn't gotten that that run.
Yeah.
And yeah, I completely agree. I don't think you can beat her here, but they might.
But they also might. Counterpoint. They also might.
They also might.
All right, then we have Sami Zayn, who is the United States champion, taking on Trick Williams, who has been hanging around on SmackDown with the rapper Lil Yachty.
Oh, cool.
More synergy, dude. Hey, have you thought about the synergy, though?
Listen, every once in a while, I'm glad you brought that up. I do forget about the synergy.
You do forget about the synergy, which is, the crowd is kind of hating on Sami Zayn at this point, which I think could lead to a Sami Zayn heel turn, which I am in favor of. Like, I love Sami Zayn either way. If he's getting beat up by the big hand, that's great. If he's the scrappy underdog babyface, that's great. I think you keep rolling here and you have Zayn retain the title. The only thing I could
Trick Williams, by the way,
and the crowd really likes him. Like, and he was really over in NXT. So the counter argument I could see is you've got your young guy coming in, you give him the WrestleMania moment, you give him the belt, and then Zayn moves on to whatever he's doing, hopefully moving up the card. So I could see a counterpoint to it, as well. I'm going to stick with Zayn. This is a heart pick for me because I love Sami Zayn so much.
I'll go with the heart pick as well. Can I ask you a quick question? We don't have to spend any time on this, but is Kevin Owens gonna wrestle again ever?
Apparently it is yet to be determined. Depends on how he recovers. Because he had neck surgery that he said went really, really well. You never know.
Yeah, with the neck surgery, you never know what really, really well means. And I can feel my fingertips the rest of my life could be really, really well, you know?
Well, and he's got not to see him punk him, but he's got to have money in the bank from all those years. So I want Kevin Owens to have the best quality of life possible. I wanted all these guys to have the best quality of life possible, but I love Kevin Owens. I don't want him coming back and then, he's walking to the ring like Hank Hill's dad in 10 years.
I don't care about any of that. I just want him on my TV. I'm just kidding. Right.
Have him be a manager. He'd be great.
Dude, listen to this. Kevin Owens. Think about this, Dusty. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Chicken shit authority figure.
Ooh, I do like it.
I think that would be fun. We've talked about that. That's an overused trope sometimes.
Yeah.
But I think Kevin Owens, I can't do this anymore. They so that he gets a job in the thing, and he just slowly starts to get drunk with power, and because he was always anti-authority type stuff going up the whole time, but he starts to realize, I start to see it differently. He's coming out. Imagine Kevin Owens coming out and talking about metrics and merch sales and all this stuff, and God damn it, that would be so good.
Yeah, he could have a long career doing whatever he wants once he's not a wrestler. He's legitimately hilarious. He's a great talker. He seems natural in almost everything he does, and I'd love to see him come back and wrestle. He's a great wrestler too. So hopefully things are well for him.
Manager would be amazing too, and that probably has more longevity. So maybe
even though they don't have managers anymore, but he could be a Heyman type. He's plucking talent. That he can see. All right, that leads us to the main event of night 2. The not quite moving as many tickets as they hoped main event of night 2, we've got your friend and mine, Phil Brooks, CM Punk, taking on the Tribal Chief Roman Reigns, singles match for the World Heavyweight title. I will say that the majority of this build I have really enjoyed. They've done a really good job of trying to like build this as a big important match between two guys that hate each other. They didn't do any of the tropey bullshit that I hate, which is great. They didn't do the contract signing or most
except for the pipe bomb.
Except for the pipe bomb.
But, even just calling it a pipe bomb, that's the only thing. Yeah.
They didn't do the oh no, they're a tag team, can they get along angle. Like, and this they've had this match set for a long time.
They kind of did in the War Games.
They did in the War Games previously, but since this has been locked in as the main event of this show, they haven't had to do the, oh man, can they wrestle the Judgment Day tonight? What's going to happen? Which I hate every time at this point. But I think the build to this has been pretty solid. I don't think it's I think it's more fatigue with some of the other things that have led to this being sort of underwhelming. I think these two guys have done a good job of trying to build this match and make it feel important, to the point that I'm not really sure who wins this match. Do you have any sort, or is the scale tipping? Is there a spidey sense on your end?
Not really, man. It's like I feel like there's things going for Punk, there's things going for Reigns. Punk is a full-time wrestler, which you always feel like that tips the scales in their direction especially in terms of a title match. Reigns is a full-time wrestler, but you know what I mean. He disappears more often than Punk does. But also, once again, like what's the future plans for Roman Reigns? Because Roman lost his title a while ago. You know, was it last year that Cody finished the story, or was it 2 years ago?
It was 2 years ago.
Yeah, I thought so. I felt like 2 years ago. Then I was like, wait, did that happen last year? And he's done stuff since and stuff like that. But like, you could get another run out of Roman Reigns. I truly believe you could, especially because the crowd sees him differently than even like the tribal chief as it was before. You know.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know, man. I mean, I feel like they did the whole. I mean, CM Punk has to win a world title match at the main event of WrestleMania at some point in his career, right?
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure it would be be a crowning moment for him. I don't know that that's in the cards. I think he could win this match, but I don't really know from there unless they're moving Dominic into the main event. And then it's him and Dominic on Raw, which would be great. But you could also do that with Reigns.
Who's the babyface in this match?
I don't know that there's a clear one. I think
that's always good, man. That's always such a good good sign.
Yeah, I don't think there's a clear babyface in this match, because they talk about how they hate each other, but they don't hate each other for like a specific event that occurred that would make it easy. Like Roman didn't fuck Punk out of a title or like beat his ass and cost him anything, and vice versa. It's just these two guys don't like each other, and they both want to be the
I'm
main
okay
guy.
with that.
Yeah, that's that's easy. I don't think that they've done Gunther and Reigns. They've done Gunther and Punk pretty recently, and I think Gunther and Reigns would be very interesting and really good. And then depending on how they shake up the draft or whatever, I think you might have fresher matches with Roman because he's not around all the time. Like, he's less of a force all the time on the show. But if you want to build up your Sami Zayns and your Dominic Mysterios and even, your Jacob Fatus, having them be in programs with Punk will help those guys. And so I don't really know where you go. I'm going to pick Roman Reigns because I think Punk can recover from a loss, like you said, easier than Reigns, because also since Reigns isn't around so much, that's kind of like at least for him and his character, it's kind of the opposite to me of Lesnar. Lesnar's like he doesn't need the belt and he doesn't need wins. And I think Roman's character, it's like he either has the belt or nothing he's doing feels important.
Yeah, because that's a really good point, because like a lot of his stuff is in the fact that he was the unbeatable, head and shoulders above everybody type guy.
Yeah.
I think that convinced me. Listen, I had something in my pocket, Dusty. First of all, well, let me do this first. I was going to Seinfeld this. I choose not to pick. I was going to do this.
I choose not to run. Yeah.
But I think your point in that a lot of like what, and this isn't even a knock on Roman because he's done this really well, is like a lot of the allure, the way that you can tell a story about Roman is that he's the best fucking guy out there. And like, that's the biggest appeal to him. Just quick noob annoying question. Is there a Money in the Bank briefcase out there, or has that been burned?
There is not at this point. Because Rollins used it to cash in, and so so you don't have that you don't have that that bullet in the chamber, which is a good question. So yeah, I think it's like Reigns needs the title.
I agree.
And his stories are told better when he's the champion and he's got this kind of mania and this paranoia and this thing about keeping the belt and legacy and all of that. And then you put Punk back in the chasing position, which I feel like he is always better at anyway. Like he's been a fine champion, but I think he is better when he's the guy chasing the champion as opposed to the guy with the belt. At least as a babyface, unless they're gonna flip him. So those are the Mania matches. There's 6 currently on night 2, and there's 7 on night 1. They might add one to night 2, but I feel like Punk and Roman's it's gonna be a hefty run time as a main event. So maybe you don't need another match.
That's just a lot of matches, man. It's just a lot of matches. I know it's 2 days. It's just a lot. It's just a lot, dude. Like I understand promotionally and monetarily and all this. It's good to have 87 matches for your WrestleMania, and everybody can have a story, and people can get have their shine and not have to be in a main event and all that stuff. But god damn it, bro, it's a lot of matches.
Yeah. All right. So we've covered all of the matches.
We got the boring stuff out of the way.
Yep. So now we're going to talk about, would you pay to go to this show? And more specifically, would you pay not just to go to the show, but to get all the special things that you can get at a WrestleMania should you choose to attend?
Yeah. So just for context, guys, on our previous podcast, we love to look at like cruises. That was one of our favorite things to do. We look at the Creed cruise and the flogging Molly cruise for some reason, and all these different cruises. We did an adult summer camp. We do all these like general experiences that you can do. The Backstreet Boys cruise, or that was just a resort day stay or something.
You went to like Sandals, Bahama, and the Backstreet Boys played while you were there.
So these all-inclusive experiences are hilarious, and they're really fun to break down, and that's what we want to do with and one thing that gave us joy is that you can find this stuff for wrestling, which is amazing. So that's why they're always so funny, and some of them are so stupid. Last year for WrestleMania, part of the $40,000 package was you get a pin,
like a lapel pin.
Yeah, it was a lapel. It wasn't even an ink pen. Yeah, it wasn't a pen. It was a pin.
You couldn't. God damn it! For anything. It wasn't worth anything. So, first of all, just to get it out of the way, at this point, I looked up just what it would cost to go to WrestleMania. If you just want to be in Allegiant Stadium on Saturday and Sunday in Vegas, 2-day package. For the 400s level, that is the very tippy top nosebleeds of Allegiant Stadium. You can get one ticket for $395. That's the 2-day ticket price.
So you get both nights.
You get both nights. That's $400.
That's expensive. That's too expensive. but
Yeah.
it's like that doesn't make me want to puke. Like I
But-
wouldn't have been surprised at all if it was $3.95 for one night for the nosebleed.
For just Saturday night, right now you can get $181 will get you in the building where the wrestlers look like ants. What is
Yeah.
this? A ring for ants? So
Even Obafemi looks like an ant.
yeah. So that I don't know why you would just go to night one unless you're just like a big Pat McAfee guy. You're like fuck night two. I don't care about night two. Night two has the ladder match. So
that is true. That is
um,
true. Ladder match is probably the best match to see when they look like ants. Look at the little ant climbing the ladder.
climbing a little ladder.
Climbing a little tiny ladder.
Night two you can get in for $224. Also in the nosebleeds where you're still looking at ants, but the ants are a little bit more expensive, probably because of that
There's
ladder match.
slightly bigger ants too.
Yeah,
you got Obafemi down there.
Right. That's and Brock Lesnar, goddammit.
Yeah. Goddamn Brock Lesnar. You ever heard of him?
All right. So now you can get a 2-day package that's a premium seating. That'll get you also a Friday night kickoff party at Area 15 in Vegas, a live Q&A with Cody Rhodes and Rhea Ripley. Plus, you'll get to see appearances by the Kabuki Warriors, the Street Profits, and, check this out, more.
Listen, once again, we've talked about this. If they say a prize and they don't tell you what the prize is, the prize sucks. So whatever more is worse than the Kabuki Warriors and the Street Profits. And look, I think the Street Profits were one of the guys in the package last year, or it was the Godwins.
No, it was the Wyatt Six.
That's
were
what
the guys
it was.
that I
Wyatt
remember.
Six.
And I was like, wow, man, great. And then you get, of course, they just give you the opportunity to go spend more of your money. You get a 4-day priority pass to WWE World and the Superstore. So,
and we went to the Superstore. Pretty cool. But it's not worth adding to a package because guess what? When we went, we walked right the fuck into the Superstore.
Yep, you can just get right into the Superstore. You get a World and Superstore Priority Pass shopping bag. Here's the thing to put more of the stuff you're gonna buy into. You already bought that.
If you don't buy anything, then you just got a shopping bag. So you got to put stuff in the shopping bag.
Dedicated Priority Pass entrance, which is actually cool. You get it to Allegiant Stadium, WWE World, and the Superstore. So, and then you get a credential and professional on-site support staff, whatever that means. So that's your
professional on-site support staff. All right, listen, I don't like Chat GPT, but I'm going to ask them what that means at Wrestlemania. My Wrestlemania package. Go ahead. That's how much. Okay, so is that it?
That is what it looks like you get with the silver package. That one I can't see what it costs because it is sold out. So we can only do some cheap math to see based on the other stuff.
Okay, so professional on-site support staff in your WrestleMania package basically means there will be trained event personnel available at the venue to help you throughout your experience. What they do: check-in assistance, helping you pick up tickets and stuff, guidance and directions, problem solving, schedule coordination, general concierge. It's just the staff at the fucking event.
You think the staff is like, do you have the silver package?
Yeah.
Then I can't tell you where the fucking
I can't help you. I don't help pores find the bathroom.
Why are you even here? You won't know where shit is. Sorry, man. Do we have a Wetzel's Pretzels? You'll have to fucking figure it out yourself. If only you would pay for the silver package.
Oh man, aren't you fuck city?
All right, so for the gold package, that includes a 2-night ticket as well, the silver package. So the gold ticket, you get a 2-night ticket and a priority pass. So you get the same stuff as with the silver package, but you get all-inclusive pre-show hospitality. Your on-stage appearances are by The Undertaker, Paul Heyman, and the Steiner brothers. So you've moved up in regards to who they're going to let you see. You get a meet and greet with AJ Styles, Obafemi, Danhausen, and Randy Orton. So
okay, so this is like one of the better packages we've seen, because most of the time, even for the super packages, it's like you get to go to a dinner and John Cena's going to walk in and be like, with a microphone, "Hey, how's it going? Thanks for coming. Thanks for spending money. Make sure you buy TKO stock. I'm gonna get the fuck out of here." Like,
you can't see me, etc.
Yeah, you guys got to see the wristbands. So at least you get a meet and greet with those guys. That's who's it? AJ Styles, Danhausen, and who?
Randy Orton and Obafemi.
That's fucking really good. Like,
That's
and then who are the Steiner brothers are the only one I care about. Who are the other ones?
On stage appearances by Undertaker, Paul Heyman, and the Steiner brothers.
That's pretty good, man.
And then you get superstar appearances by Sami Zayn, Julia, Shinsuke Nakamura, and our favorite, more. And more. Probably the people from the silver package. So,
it's probably the Street Profits and the fucking Kabuki Club or whatever. It's interesting. What's the difference between an on-stage appearance and a superstar appearance?
Yeah, I think superstar appearance might mean that you get autograph.
Well, superstar appearance,
or they're at a table.
I think they're classic. I mean, I think they're active wrestlers.
Oh, I see. Okay, yeah.
Because the Undertaker isn't a superstar right now, right?
That's true. Yeah. You also get as your gift. You ready for this? Roman Reigns Funko Pop. Isn't that great?
Oh my god!
Wouldn't you love that?
They just throw shit in, dude. Like it's okay. Okay. I bet they also get personal on-site support staff.
Of course, you get to you get to have the bag so that you can also shop. You get professional on-site support, like you said. You do get a ring mat plaque, which I think is where they cut up the ring and then they give you they give you a plaque that has part of the ring on it and says WrestleMania 41 with the date and all that, which is cool, but
42
whatever.
For the record.
Yeah, WrestleMania 42.
Jackie Robinson.
This costs, so this is the gold package. This is going to set you back $2,130 per person. So I have to assume that the silver package is like $1,700, right?
Yeah, that's what I'm about to say. Like the silver package sold out, but I feel like no matter what that cost, that was a ripoff. You get a lot of bullshit with the silver package. Right. With this one, you get to meet AJ Styles at least, and you get a piece of the ring. It's too much, but like that is probably the most reasonable WWE hospitality, like big package that I've ever heard of. Yeah, you know, there's some fun stuff in there. The Funko Pop is very stupid. It's very dumb that you also get a Funko Pop.
It costs them 8 cents to make, and they're going to give it to you for free. Okay, so then we're talking the champion level, right? So you get your tickets, you get your priority pass, you get 2-day premium seating, you get all the stuff from before, but now you get to meet. It's not just an on-stage appearance. You get to shake hands with Rick Steiner. Because you get to meet AJ Styles, Liv Morgan, Obafemi, Danhausen, Randy Orton, The Undertaker, Paul Heyman, and the Steiner brothers.
It's pretty sick. Listen, we've talked about this when we did the last ones. I don't know if there's a human being in the world that I would pay to meet. I might pay to meet Norm Macdonald if they could dig his ass up. You know what I mean? But like, you get a picture, which is nice. It's cool to have a picture. I got a picture with Caroline Ray and sent it to you the other day. Like that stuff's cool. But like, I mean, it would be cool to meet the Undertaker. But like, you remember when you threw the Mick Foley off of the? So like, anyway,
okay, so the funny thing about this, and of course you get the store VIP. Oh, you get a VIP priority pass to the World and Superstar store.
Those are so stupid.
And you get the Funko Pop.
The one thing that I bet I could become friends with Rick Steiner. I would.
You guys could talk about real estate.
Yeah, that's what I would do. I would start to like kind of like plant a seed that I might be in like looking in the market to buy some real estate
in Atlanta.
And then I'd be like, well, what do you think about the trans? Like I try to like really
Maybe don't. Maybe that's going to get him kicked out of WrestleMania again.
I know.
Yeah,
this guy really riled up Rick Steiner. He started running in a circle.
Well, it says meet and greet. It doesn't say that Rick's going to talk. You know, they might have muzzled Rick Steiner for his own good.
Hey, I think I'm not allowed to say more than 3 words.
Yeah, I'm allowed to say woof, and I'm allowed to say Steiner Brothers. That's it. This one is also sold out, so I did not get to see what the price was on this, but this is the champion level. So
it's the same thing, but you get VIP at the champions thing, and then you get at the superstore, and then you meet more people.
Yeah,
I bet that's like closer to $5,000. I bet they like more than slightly more than doubled that. I bet.
The suite by the seat, so you get a 2-night ticket and suite access. You know, one of the boxes.
Okay. Yeah.
So you get all the same stuff, except you get all-inclusive premium food and beverage, which might end up being a win, depending on how much you plan to get plastered at WrestleMania, which I plan to get plastered if I'm going to WrestleMania.
Does this one include? I'm sorry to jump in front. Does this one include? Did you just say car back and forth? Is that what you said?
Yes, you get. It doesn't say actually. You get a dedicated suite entrance at Allegiant, but it does not say.
So they do not give you a car. They remember last year with the suite, you got a car.
That's right. So
unless there's one down the road that has a car that I'm
it's
burying,
something, yeah. You get in-suite appearances by LA Knight, Carmelo Hayes, Tiffany Stratton, and guess who? More.
Oh, I hate more. This more guy.
Which fine. I don't think these are things that like matter to people. Like, not that we're better, but like those things don't matter to me because those people are only there to do their job. Those people are not my friends. It feels obligatory and also uncomfortable for me to have to interact with these people.
Yeah, imagine standing there in your "You Can't See Me" shirt and your wristbands, holding your commemorative, like your memorabilia belt, your replica belt, and being like, "Hey, LA Knight, how's it going, man? Thanks for coming." Yeah. Like that just doesn't sound fun to me, man. No.
And like they do it because it's part of their gig, but
of course, and it's probably in a way fun for LA Knight sometimes when the guys are cool. You just go up and say hi, and you're like, "Hey, you guys throwing back a couple of brewskis?"
Right. I already lost to I Show Speed last night. So,
that shit sucked hard ass.
Yeah. So you get to go to the Friday night kickoff party at Area 15 with live Q&A with Cody Rhodes, Q&A with Rhea Ripley, and superstar appearances. Cody.
Q&As are so stupid.
Remember when your dad invented war games? Pretty sick.
You okay? So somebody tries to go journalistic. Remember? Okay, you finished your story. Okay. Yeah. Do you believe tonight is going to be a new beginning for your next story? You know what? That's a great question.
I welcome quite hard-hitting journalistic endeavors such as this.
Yeah.
And then you get the priority pass. You get an exclusive gift that isn't detailed, so you're moving above the Funko Pop. Unfortunately, no Funko Pop here, but an exclusive WrestleMania gift.
1 year exclusive gift was a pin.
Yeah, that's true.
So it's.
You also get a TV title photo op, which is pretty sick. You could get to take a photo with the TV title. Is
that just a belt?
Yeah, it's the old WCW TV title.
Which, the old WCW TV title. Yeah. I mean,
again,
yeah,
fine.
Like I wouldn't pay for it if it was at the Superstore.
Yeah,
when I was there, I would just take a picture with you and the TV title for free. Yeah. But who's paying to take a picture with the TV title? I'd rather if Double J was holding it. Hell yeah.
Those are.
I'm still not paying.
That's going to set you
cool.
back a cool $5,995 for the suite.
I might have overshot the last one. If you're getting the suite,
$4,500 for the.
Yeah,
for the
I might have
package.
Overshot that last one. So that's listen.
I wonder what marketing told them. Don't put $6,000 put $5.95.
The
People,
$6,000 tested really poorly.
Yeah. Okay. So now you can get moving up. We got another tier. You can move up to
remember, I want you guys to remember, we're at $6,000. We're 2 away. I think we're 2 past the champion tier.
Well, now you've got the Undertaker suite.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
You
it's
and
just
Mark.
filled with dirt.
It's just the Buried Alive set from. All right, you get an in-suite Undertaker appearance. How long does the Undertaker have to stay in that suite to justify the amount of money they're going to charge you? Because it just says in-suite appearance. It doesn't say he's going to hang out for the first 3 matches or whatever.
I would pay. I don't even know if I'd pay $20. I could have met Diamond Dallas Page for free at California Metal Fest, and I didn't. And Mick Foley was there too. And for some reason, I just said Diamond Dallas Page first. That shows you where my priorities are. But like, if he remember, there was like we did a package one time where you get to watch the Hell in a Cell match with the Undertaker.
Yeah.
Like, if he was there for the whole thing, and I got to just shoot the shit with the dead man and like share some beers and shit like that, like that's worth paying for. But if he just walks in and like shakes hands and stuff, that's cool,
right?
But like
I tend to lean on it being he's just walking in being like, hey, and he's not.
That's what it's gonna be. 100%.
He's not gonna be in his Undertaker shit. He's gonna be dressed like Mark Calloway.
I don't want him to be in his Undertaker shit.
Well,
what are we pretending? What are we doing?
But for the amount of money,
it's the dead man.
For the amount of money that this costs, he's gonna need to be wearing the hat.
I'd pay extra money for him to not be in the hat. I'd rather him be dressed like Biker Taker or just straight up Mark. I want to meet Mark. I don't want to meet him going to, like, talking about like bringing me into the Ministry of Darkness or whatever he was in. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he comes in with the Vulture. The Vulture from WrestleMania 9 is still alive.
I'd pay for that.
That's
the biggest.
But his to you would be, that's the skinniest guy.
That's the skinniest white guy I've ever seen in my life. And I've seen Spike Dudley.
I keep up with the product pretty regularly. I did fall off. I don't tell Mark.
Ellsworth would beat the shit out of this guy.
In the mid-2000s, I did take a break.
MVP really fucking turned me off.
So you get in-suite appearance from The Undertaker.
Yeah.
You get all the other shit. You get superstar appearances in suite by others and more. You get premium food. You get the Friday night kickoff party with the Q&As. You get the priority pass. And you get an exclusive Undertaker themed gift now, which is probably, it would be so hilarious if it was a Funko Pop.
Undertaker Funko Pop.
Probably a Funko Pop.
Or like a shitty felt Undertaker hat. Or like a plastic urn.
Yeah.
It's like you got a genie from Aladdin from a Happy Meal, basically.
Yep. That's
it's not good. They would say what it is if it was good, everybody. He signs your Roman Reigns Funko Pop.
It's the classic Family Guy.
It could even be a boat.
Yeah. It could be an Undertaker boat. If we tell you what it is, that's disappointing, but a mystery box could be anything.
Yeah.
That's going to set you back a cool $8,300. That's
so
why
it's like
he's got to stay in that fucking suite for a while, dog.
Because the only difference is that the Undertaker's in the suite, and you get an Undertaker themed gift.
Yeah, that Undertaker themed gift better be $8,000.
He'll put it in a bag.
Yeah.
He'll put his gum in a he'll chew some gum and put it in a napkin for you.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, that's not enough. I like Mark. I'm a big Mark guy, but I'm a Mark. But that's not enough for eight. Well, how much is it total?
$8,300.
$8,300. Yeah, that's too much.
Now this is the top package. This doesn't even. You have to put in details about your life before they'll give you the price of what this costs. So I don't know what this costs.
Is this as big as the other packages that we've had in the past, where you like get an entrance and shit?
Yep, this is the
Okay.
elite experience.
Okay.
You're at the tippy top.
Yeah.
So this says you get a ticket plus priority pass. You get 2-day premium row 2 floor seats. So
Okay.
you're on
Sick.
the floor for both nights.
Awesome. Right behind green shirt guy.
Yep, you get I wanted to put me right where Vlad the Superfan would have been.
Yeah.
Possibly rest in peace. I don't know. I don't know what's up with Vlad these days.
Have we? Yeah. Are we keeping tabs on Vlad?
No.
But I think I bet also not hard camera side, because I bet if it was hard camera side, they'd say that on this thing,
Right.
or they plan to sell as much that you can't promise a certain side. So maybe.
Right. You get on stage and in ring photo ops at WrestleMania 42. You get to be on the stage and you get to be in the ring. Like you get to actually go in the ring and take a picture.
On the stage, what does that mean? Like is that right before the walk-in? Like right outside the where the LEDs are?
I think you get to be on like the ramp or the walkout area. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because
okay.
like at our WrestleMania where they had the big long part, and then it concaves into the ramp.
They've got the flat part before it becomes the ramp.
Right. So I think you get to hang out on that area, right?
Okay.
You do get the superstar walkout
for
experience.
That, by the way, they're just walking you out. You take a picture on the stage, and then you get the fuck off my stage. And then they're going to clean the stage to get all of the normie dirt off of the stage.
Energy off of it.
Yeah.
You get to do the superstar walkout experience, which you step on the iconic WrestleMania stage with a personal announcer and live out your dream walking out on the world's biggest stage. So I think you get to pick a song. Like I could pick Voices. I could pick Randy Orton's theme.
Previously, what they did was you got to pick between like one of 3 entrances or 2 entrances.
Oh,
you got either Roman Reigns, Cody Rhodes, or somebody else.
Yeah,
it was Roman Reigns, Cody Rhodes, and I can't remember if there was a third one or not. But you got to do that.
Yeah,
I would be like, can you guys play Higher by Creed? Can you guys play? I'm gonna be 500 miles.
I'd actually like the Big Boss Man's theme. I'd like to come out to that if possible.
Do you guys have every new day by 5 Iron Frenzy? Do you guys own that?
What about Superman by Goldfinger? So here's what I think happens. I think that it's all in a procession. They're like, you show
it's one
up
after another.
Right. Mm-hmm. And they're like, boom, here's your walkout. Here's your stage photo. Boom, do your superstar entrance. Boom, you're in the ring. Take your picture. Hey, guess what? Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah,
like
100%.
It all flows in one seamless situation.
Yeah, you have to get there at a specific time, and they do all. I mean, logistically, that's what you would do. I'm not. Right. We can't hate them for that. I think you also get. I think. No, I don't even know. I can't remember if they like film a professional video for you and give it to you.
Yeah, I think that's at least in the past they have. You get all inclusive.
By the way, one of the only things I would pay for is that. I would fucking love that. Even though there's nobody in the crowd, I would love for them to AI an entire crowd in there of cheering people. But that is like one of the only cool things, I think.
Yeah. And then you get all the other shit. You get all-inclusive hospitality. You get the meet and greets. You get superstar appearances. You get a reserved section at the kickoff party where you can ask your questions to Cody Rhodes.
It's just behind stupid. You're no closer. It's just in a velvet rope area.
Yeah. And then you get the priority pass to the world, to WWE World. You get expedited entry, and then you get premium elite gifting, which I assume is just the Funko Pop, whatever they give to the Undertaker guys and whatever they give to the other mid-tier people. You get all 3 of those things in a bag, and then you think that they gave you something special. Would be my guess.
Yeah, I'm asking the internet what that means. Basically, a high-end bundle of exclusive WWE merchandise and collectibles that you receive as part of your experience. What you're likely getting is the chair that I got from our WrestleMania, and a bag and a hat.
Yep, cool. And you get elite concierge service. So
so that's waiter service shit, right?
Yeah,
which is cool.
Yeah. Or they might have an area where it's like if you're on the floor, you can go here and all the food's fucking right there or whatever.
You probably get that. You probably have your own bathrooms that you use. Like
Yeah.
if you get like Diamond Club level at a baseball game, you have your own bathrooms that aren't completely filled with piss. They're a little filled with piss, but they're not completely
Right.
filled
They're
with
still
piss.
a little bit bad, but
Yeah.
they're not as bad. So again, like I said, you have to put in like your shit to get. They're not just giving that price out to
That's
anybody.
It's 20 grand at least, I'd say.
It's got to be, yeah, it's got to be 20 grand, because the funniest thing is that there is a Cody Rhodes bus tour through Las Vegas over WrestleMania weekend. It limits the attendance to only 12 guests, and you get to ride on Cody's bus, which is called Liberty One, which makes me want to kick myself in my own face.
So sick, dude.
And you get to go to iconic Las Vegas landmarks.
It's a fucking
Yep.
See, my God, there is Caesar's Palace.
Oh man, there is the Bellagio.
This is where Tupac got shot.
Yeah. You get professional guided commentary, and you get what is being advertised, at least on Google here, as an intimate interaction with Cody Rhodes, which I believe just means he's on the bus.
You get to kiss him.
Yeah, you get to give him a little kiss before his match.
Just a little nipple rub.
Yeah, that is $9,950.
Wait, just the fucking bus tour is $9,000?
It doesn't say that you get a ticket. It doesn't say that you get anything. That's just on top of, that's just an added thing if you want it.
It's $9 grand to go on the bus tour, the celebrity fucking homes tour.
To be closer, it's 10 grand. if we're doing the rounding game, it's $50 off 10 grand to go, and you get to hang out with Cody Rhodes, which does not, even though I don't think Cody Rhodes is a bad guy, I like Cody Rhodes. That doesn't sound fun to me.
No,
he was just like a guy I want to hang out with.
He was just on Shane Gillis's podcast, and I haven't listened to it yet, but I'm very interested because I think that's a good litmus test for if a guy's cool. Because Shane and Matt are like the ultimate like funny cool guys that like they're broy, but you know what I mean. Like
right.
To see if Cody Rhodes can be fun with those guys and like not stick out like a sore thumb is going to be very interesting.
He's Cody Rhodes. He's television's Cody Rhodes.
Yeah, he's television's Cody Rhodes. So I'm just, dude, that's the worst one. by a mile.
Yeah. That's obscene. Like, I don't want to,
I take the $2,000 one for that. Unless it's like, this is, I got to look more into this tour, because even this I wouldn't do, but like, you're not just like Hollywood bus touring this. You go to Caesar's Palace and you all hang out there and gamble together and like all this shit. But there's no way it's that.
No, nothing. It just says a bus tour. Cody Rhodes is being quoted as saying the high price is absurd. Quote. But then he said he promises a memorable experience. What else is he supposed to say?
It'll be memorable because he spent so much money and didn't get anything.
Yeah, because your wife's gonna leave you when she finds out you got on this bus for 10 grand. So you're looking at, okay, so that's all of that stuff. So we're not even counting like your hotel or your food or the fact that you're probably going to want to gamble a little bit. You're probably going to want to go out on one of these nights, or if not both of these nights. So how much does it cost minimum to have fun in Vegas, right? We're probably talking a few $1,000 if you're going to do, like, if you're making this thing.
I found that I've got some details on this, bro.
Okay.
It's worse.
Oh,
it's worse than even we could have imagined. If this is true, this is, once again, I hate ChatGPT, but it's fast. So that's what I used. This is what ChatGPT is telling me that this is. And this is the Wrestling Over Everything guarantee. We will look into this because things will come out about this, I'm sure.
Yeah.
What you are actually going to do You get to ride/tour Cody Rhodes' bus during WrestleMania weekend. So you get to tour his bus. This is like his bus, I guess.
Right.
It's typically a short experience. How long do you think that short experience is going to be, Dusty?
45 minutes.
15 to 30 minutes is what I'm hearing.
Oh.
And it happens before WrestleMania doors open. Okay.
The same day?
You get to interact with Cody. See, this once again, this is ChatGPT, so they could be completely wrong. I'm going to pretend it's true, though.
Right.
They're wrong a lot. That's like a segment on my radio show is I ask ChatGPT a question I know it's going to get wrong, and we talk about it. Interaction with Cody Rhodes. Cody is physically there with you, which is the main selling point, obviously.
Uh-huh.
This makes me cringe all the way to the bottom of my spine. He shares stories about WrestleMania, his mindset going into the event, and behind the scenes insights.
Oh no.
Yeah, we got a good spread back there. Everything what you want.
Yeah. I mean, they bring in. Yes, there's classic grilled chicken, but we've really, there's like a pita. We've got some curry back there if that's your thing. I don't eat the curry before the matches, but for the guys who've already wrestled, it's a nice treat.
There's a lot of apples. I got a gluten thing, so I got to you usually get a brief one-on-one interaction. So probably everybody is on the bus with him, and he's like, all right, let me tell you about the time I finished my story. How about that? You guys want to hear about that?
Yeah.
It was me and Roman. I was looking at like all that shit. And a photo opportunity with him, which you better goddamn give me a fucking photo opportunity with this shit.
This sounds like I went to go see Dwight Yoakam, famed country singer Dwight Yoakam, and as part of the ticket, which I didn't pay for, somebody gave me a free ticket to this, so I went. It's a VIP ticket. Part of the VIP experience was you got to have a photo op with Dwight Yoakam, which entailed that after the show, Dwight Yoakam stood in front of a background. We all lined up, and like a machine spitting out like the pies that Lucy is trying to eat off the conveyor belt were about as fast as these interactions with Dwight Yoakam. Hey, how's it going? Arm around the thing. Look at the camera. There you go. Get out of here. That's for everybody.
How much of a fucking moron do you feel like in that situation?
It was terrible. I only did it because it was part of the thing, and I was like, all right, maybe I'll get to, chop it up with Dwight for a second. No.
What was Buck Owens like? Do you have your picture with Dwight? I want to see it.
Somebody said you got it sent to email, and since I didn't sign up for the email, I think maybe the person who gave me the ticket sent it to me at one point, but I didn't keep it. What am I going to do? Frame the picture.
I need you to try to find it.
Frame the forced interaction between me and Dwight Yoakam.
I heard that, like, was it you that told me that, like, backstage it's like, don't talk to Dwight, like that's the thing.
Yeah, he was big time in me. He big times. It seems he big times everybody.
Hell
would be
yeah,
my
dude.
general.
Yeah, you want to be a big timer every once in a while.
Yeah.
So
I'm assuming it's the same thing. Cody Rhodes isn't spending 20 minutes with each one of these people. You
may get, of course not. You may get a look at restricted/production areas or a guided perspective of the event setup. So you just get to see the Teamsters. It's like a safari. You get to take pictures of Teamsters.
Well, it's probably the bus Liberty One has to go park, because that's where Cody's going to be. So at the end of the tour, that's how you walk into the arena for WrestleMania. So you're getting the quote unquote restricted access because you're going through the talent parking lot, but it's not like somebody's walking you around,
And
what are they going to tell? What are they going to tell you anyway? Yeah, we started putting the set together on Thursday. It's supposed to kind of look like a roller coaster, but not really if you look at it too close.
That part up there, that was a real pain in the dick.
That's actually stucco. That's really not held together by anything.
Yeah,
we got some non-union guys on this job.
You may get a look at restrict all that stuff. Some descriptions suggest that you get a bus ride to 1 to 2 Vegas landmarks with a guide plus Cody commentary. Oh wow, that's a really nice fountain you got there, Caesar's Palace.
Last year I rode by that same fountain. It's crazy.
Limited edition commemorative item included, probably a bag. if it's if, everything's
But
going,
probably
it's
an American Nightmare hat, or you get, actually, if I go on that bus tour, I'm trying to steal the stupid helmet that Cody comes out to the ring with. Imagine me in the audience with the helmet.
Just trying to run. Yeah.
Yeah.
They're like, his helmet was stolen tonight. And they cut to you and you're just wearing it like that.
I'm drinking beer out of it. I'm not even wearing it. You'll never take me alive.
Yeah. Part of the value, Dusty, just so you know, is that there's a very limited capacity.
Sure.
This is not a lot of people are going to be able to share this memory with you.
It's planned obsolescence. They're like, it has to be exclusive because we will only sell 12 of these.
This is the worst. This is the worst one of all time.
Well, and like we can laugh all we want. Checking the website now, all of these are sold out. Like somebody's gonna lose their house because they went on the Cody bus tour thinking that they're gonna get to talk to Cody Rhodes and get some real insight, and then he's just gonna be like, "That's Fulton Street." And then the landmarks are on the way to Allegiant Stadium. Like,
yeah,
it's just whatever.
Hey, if you look off to your left, you got to look kind of, I don't know, like 7 or 8 o'clock. It's the Sphere.
Yeah.
Like,
if you look to your left, that looks like a '93 Jeep Cherokee. That's pretty cool. That's a pretty cool car. That's a Vegas landmark.
Oh wow, it's Rick Harrison from Pawn Star. Oh wait, no, it's
not. Dude, if you could go to the Pawn Stars pawn shop with Cody Rhodes, I might pay for that experience.
Well, that's what I'm saying. That's what I was gonna say. This type of stuff is for people who don't know how to have fun on their own, so they need a package. Because Dusty,
go ahead.
What will we have more fun with? The Cody Rhodes guided bus tour, or if you and I just got tickets to WrestleMania and went to walk around Vegas and had to do what we wanted to do? You know what I mean?
Of course. But the other thing is, this is really taking advantage of the sort of parasocial relationships that we have now with celebrity.
Yeah.
It's that's always been this way, but it's even worse now because like a lot of these people are going to delusionally get on this bus thinking that at the end of this, they're going to make a friend out of Cody Rhodes. Yeah. They're going to be able to tell that story to all their friends. No, Cody, he seemed to really like me. He took a moment with me and he kind of took me aside, and he didn't do that with the rest of those guys. Like, and that's worth $10,000. I don't know that like we've talked about, like, I don't know if there's anybody that I would give $10,000 to hang out with for 15 minutes. Like me and the Micker, me and Foley. Hell yeah. $10,000. If I got to sit and watch WrestleMania with Mick Foley, that would be awesome. 15 minutes with Mick on a bus with 10 other people does not sound like a fun time to me.
No, it's people who have funny money, or people who think like, man, I've saved up all this money and I'm a huge wrestling fan. What can I get? But
I don't even know if I had.
It doesn't even come with tickets to the fucking show.
If I had pretend money, I've been poor for so long, I would probably feel bad if I spent this amount of money on WrestleMania things. If I dropped $30,000 on the full WrestleMania accoutrement, probably, like I said, once you factor in your hotel and your food and whatever else that you're fucking doing in Vegas, even if you drive, because we're in California, Vegas is only like 5-6 hours away. We could drive. You're probably up, if you do the bus tour and even the most reasonably priced elite package, you're at $3,000-4,000 for 2 days.
Well, no, the bus tour is $10,000.
That's what So yeah, you're looking at
$13,000 for just tickets in the bus tour, and most of that you're in it for the bus tour.
Yeah, 15 minutes of the bus tour. Like the whole time I was watching the 6-way ladder match, I'd be like, $10,000 fucking bus tour.
I only talked to him for 15 minutes. He told me a fucking his story sucked.
I called him Cody Nodes. Why did I do that? He spent the
Cody
whole
Broads. I call him Cody Broads.
He spent the whole time making fun of me for the Cody Broads thing. I can't believe it.
How's Brandy doing? Yeah, I know
yeah,
his wife's
yeah.
name. You're like
How's,
elbowing the guy next to you. That's his wife, if you didn't know that.
How's the dog? Whatever the dog's name is. I can't remember. How's your dog?
I'm sure it's a stupid name that everybody hates anyway.
Yeah, hold on. I want to
Anyway,
say
listen, bro.
it better not be Freedom or something, which I'm afraid it is. What is Cody Rhodes' dog's name? Hold on. What happened to Cody Rhodes' dog? Pharaoh. Which is,
oh, it's kind of cool, but since it's Cody Rhodes, it's bad.
Yeah,
like
it's
I don't
better
know,
than
man.
Freedom, but it's not smart. I remember they were like the dog retired from traveling, so at one of the last shows they had like a special like little ceremony for the dog, and I was like, are they putting this dog to sleep? And then it was like, no, he's just not going to go on the bus anymore with Cody. Oh, all right. Like they had like a symbolic like transfer of the leash, and I was like, what is going on? Like they're not gonna kill this dog on TV, are they? So I'm glad Pharaoh's retired. I'm glad that he's not on the bus. I might pay $10,000 to hang out with the dog instead of Cody Rhodes
at Cody's house and watch WrestleMania at Cody's house with the dog, and Cody's not there.
Hell and nobody else is there, just me and the dog. Yeah, so that's our WrestleMania preview in our own special way. These are the things that we enjoy the most out of WrestleMania. Don't spend $10,000 on the bus tour.
Send it to us.
Yeah, I'll go on it, and I'll make fun of it.
Spend it on the us tour.
I promise I'll make fun of it.
Get to go wherever we want.
Yeah, I'll make fun of the bus tour while on the bus tour. If I
was gonna say, if I had funny money, I would call you and be like, Dusty, hey, I'm doing something fun for us. We're going to Vegas the weekend of WrestleMania. And you're gonna be like, oh fuck yeah, we're going to WrestleMania. This is gonna be cool. I got us bus tour tickets.
You weren't wealthy. You got like you got $25,000, and so you just bought the bus tour. And I'm like, well, Mania's starting. Shouldn't we get to Allegiant? And you're like, we're not going to Mania. I don't have Mania ticket money. You idiot. We could have been in the suite with Mark.
It was either the bus tour or the Mania. I feel like, did I make a miscalculation here? I feel like
that would be. Oh man, would that be funny?
Oh, it'd be so funny.
That's so good.
Amazing.
Yeah,
I mean, we can watch it in the hotel. I got us some White Claws.
Actually, we have to go back. I lost the rest of the money. At the roulette table. I thought I had a hot hand. Yeah, I bet 42 on everything. I thought it was lucky this weekend. Thank you to everybody that listens. We appreciate you. We appreciate you taking your time. Send us your predictions if you see this before the show. We'll be back next week with a review of WrestleMania and probably, honestly, more jokes about Cody Rhodes' bus tour because it's hilarious.
We are going to look into the people. I'm sure there will be TikToks. And hey, you made it this far. You enjoyed yourself. Tell your friends. Tell your wrestling dork friends that there's a couple of wrestling dorks. I say that as a term of endearment for us, at least, and that there's a good, fun podcast to listen to. How about that?
Yeah.
Thanks.
And everybody, hey, be great to each other. See you on the next one.
Yeah, dude. Hell yeah. I like that, dude.